The Denver Broncos might be on the verge of making a move that could completely reshape their offense and set them up for a deep playoff run next season. If this deal goes through, it could be a game-changer for Sean Payton's squad, giving them an explosive new weapon that could elevate their passing attack. Broncos fans, this is something you won't want to miss. Before diving into all the details, here's a question for you. Do you believe Bo Nix is the future of this franchise? Should he be the guy to lead Denver back to Super Bowl glory? In my opinion, absolutely. This kid has all the tools to be a difference maker, and with the right pieces around him, the sky is the limit. Broncos Country, let's rally behind him. Go Broncos! Go Nix! Let's get to the Super Bowl. Now let's get to the breaking news. Imagine Bo Nix dropping back, scanning the field, and firing a perfect strike to none other than Cooper Kupp. The same Cooper Kupp who dominated the league in 2021, leading in receptions, yards, and touchdowns, capping it all off with a Super Bowl MVP performance. According to insider Adam Schefter, Kupp has his eyes on Denver as a possible landing spot. Schefter named the Seahawks, Patriots, and Broncos as potential teams in the mix, but then he dropped a bombshell. If Kupp had his way, he would choose Denver. Let that sink in. This isn't just some wild rumor. This is coming from one of the most well-connected insiders in football. If this happens, it could change everything for the Broncos offense. But before we start dreaming of a high-powered passing attack, there are some crucial questions to answer. First and foremost, how realistic is this move? Does it even make sense for Denver? And most importantly, how much would it cost? The Broncos have been steadily building a team that can compete at the highest level, and adding a receiver like Kupp could be the missing piece to unlock the offense's full potential. Denver was a playoff team last year, and with their strong defense, the biggest challenge has been finding consistent offensive production. Right now, Bo Nix has a solid group of young, talented weapons: Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and rookie Troy Franklin. Adding Cooper Kupp to that mix would give Denver one of the most complete receiving corps in the league. Imagine a lineup where Sutton provides the big body presence on the outside, Mims stretches the field with his speed, and Kupp dominates underneath with his precise route running and elite hands. It's easy to see how Kupp could immediately elevate this offense. He's the type of player who makes quarterbacks better, always finding soft spots in the defense and making tough catches in crucial moments. If Nix is going to succeed, surrounding him with reliable, high IQ receivers like Kupp would be a brilliant move. But while Kupp's talent is undeniable, there's one major concern: his injury history. This isn't 2021 Cooper Kupp anymore. Since that legendary season, he has missed 10 games over the past 2 years, and his ability to create separation has started to decline. At 31 years old, he's no longer in his prime, and lower body injuries have taken a toll on his explosiveness. The Broncos need to ask themselves, is Kupp still the same dominant force? Or would they be paying for past production that may not return? If Denver can sign Kupp to a reasonable contract, say $8 million per year, for something like 800 yards and 8 touchdowns, that could be a steal. A reliable, battle-tested veteran who knows what it takes to win at the highest level would be invaluable for a young quarterback like Bo Nix. But what if Kupp wants more? If he's looking for a deal closer to $12 to $15 million per year, then things get complicated. The Broncos have cap space, but they need to be smart about how they use it. Is it really wise to invest that much in a 31-year-old receiver with injury concerns when the team already has young, promising talent in Mims and Franklin, along with the steady presence of Courtland Sutton? Denver isn't the only team in the mix. The Patriots could offer Kupp the chance to be their clear #1 receiver, something he wouldn't necessarily have in Denver. He'd be the focal point of their offense, getting a high volume of targets. Then there's Seattle, a very intriguing option. Kupp has history in the Pacific Northwest from his college days at Eastern Washington. And if he wants a chance at revenge against the Rams for cutting him, what better place than a division rival? Pairing him with DK Metcalf and Jackson Smith-Njigba would give the Seahawks a dangerous receiving trio. So the question becomes, does Denver have the edge over these teams? Ultimately, the decision falls to Sean Payton and the Broncos front office. We know Payton is aggressive when it comes to building a contender. We've already seen them make moves to improve the offense, including adding a dynamic tight end in Evan Engram. Bringing in Kupp would send a strong message. The Broncos are all in on winning now. But at what cost? If Kupp were guaranteed to return to his 2021 form, this wouldn't even be a debate. You sign him, and Broncos Country celebrates. But the reality is, injuries have taken a toll, and his athleticism isn't what it used to be. So let's say the Broncos go all in and sign him. What does that mean for the current receiving core? Courtland Sutton is still under contract and has been rock solid over the last 2 seasons. Marvin Mims showed major flashes of brilliance in his rookie campaign, and Troy Franklin already has chemistry with Bo Nix from their college days. Would Kupp thrive as a primary weapon for Nix, or would his impact be limited because the team already has plenty of targets? This decision isn't just about 2024, it's about the future of the franchise. Signing Kupp could accelerate Bo Nix's development, giving him a reliable veteran presence. But it also comes with significant risks, especially if Kupp can't stay healthy. Is Denver willing to bet on his health, or should they focus on developing their young core and let another team take the gamble? Broncos Country, this is where you come in. Should Denver go all in on Kupp if the price is right, or is it too big of a risk? Let me know what you think. Would you take Kupp on a reasonable deal, or should the Broncos look elsewhere? Let's talk about it. Go Broncos!